Oh, hello. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining me once more. It's a new week. It's Monday. I hope you had a lovely weekend. My name is Mr. Horman. Thank you for joining us for the first time. If it is your first time, or welcome back. We're going to get into a bit of a singing workout, and we are going to do a little bit of a different warm-up song today, and it is called Music Day Today, and it goes like this. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do, Taylor? What shall we do for you? Thank you to Taylor, who wrote in. He wants us to fly like a jet. Let's do that. Here we go. Fly around the room. Let's fly around, fly around, fly around, fly around. Fly around, fly around. That's what we'll do today. Getting used to the chords again. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do, Lily and Ruby? What shall we do for you? Thanks to Lily and Ruby, they've asked for us to meow like a kitten. Let's try that. Here we go. Meow. We're gonna meow like a kitten, meow like a kitten, meow like a kitten, meow, meow, meow. That's what we'll do today. Very good. Here we go. Back to the screen. Here we go. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do, William? What shall we do for you? Thanks to William for writing in. He's asked us to pretend to write. So you can use your hand to write, or maybe you can be a bit creative. You could pretend to be jumping on a keyboard and touching all the keys. You could even pretend to be the pencil moving around on the paper. See how you go. Let's pretend to write. Here we go. Pretend to write, 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 pretend to write. That's what we'll do today. I've just remembered what the chords are. Here we go. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do, Meg? What shall we do for you? Thanks, Meg. Meg's asked for us to pretend to scratch like a dog. You know how they use their back leg and they kind of scratch their ears? See if you can do that. Here we go. We're gonna scratch like a dog, 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 we're gonna scratch like a dog. That's what we'll do today. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do? Let's see who else has got something. Let's see. Here we go. Ava, what shall we do for you? Ava wants us to fly like a unicorn. Here we go. We're gonna fly, fly, fly like a unicorn. Fly, fly. You flying around the room? That's what we'll do today. Very good, flying. Here we go. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do, Emma? What shall we do for you? Now, Emma, Kian, and Ethan have all asked, thank you for writing in for us to be a crocodile. So maybe you can snap your arms like a big crocodile. Let's do that. Thank you for writing that in. Here we go. We're going to snap like a crocodile, snap like a crocodile, snap like a crocodile, a crocodile, snap like a crocodile, a crocodile. That's what we'll do today. Very good. Last one. Here we go. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do? What shall we do for you? This time, you can be whatever you want, so you get to choose. Here we go. Let's do what we want, do what we want, do what we want, what we want, do what we want, within reason that our parents approve of. That's what we'll do today. Let's finish off the song. Here we go. It's a music day today. Let's sing and dance and play. What shall we do? What shall we do for you? Give yourselves a round of applause. Big clap. Well done. Hope you've had a bit of a warm up there, moved around a little bit. Now, just before I start today, and we're going to do a bit of a pitch warm up in a second, I want to give some shout outs, some special shout outs. First of all, I want to shout out to Oliver and Oscar watching in Bendigo, which is great. That's a couple of hours away from where I'm filming right here at my house. And so thank you, Oliver and Oscar, for watching. I also want to give a shout out to Violet and Max in Gippsland. And that is another place that is a fair way away from where I'm filming here in Geelong, in Victoria. A big shout out to Thomas and William in Bannockburn. And thank you to Declan for watching consistently each day. So a big shout out to those people. Love having you here. Love it when you watch and join in. Keep up the great work. Now, while I'm doing some shout outs, I received a message during the weekend from Xavier, and he had a question about our pitch warm-ups. Now, each time I've done a pitch warm-up, generally it's been a bit of a curvy line. So, for example, we've got a bit of a hot air balloon here. Maybe the hot air balloon's drifting down back to Earth. So it might go like this. And it's very wavy. Now, he asked, what would happen if that line, instead of being wavy and flowing, what if it was a bit more of a zigzag? So I went through my pictures and I found this leaf. Maybe it goes that way. This leaf. And it's much more zigzaggy. Now, I wonder, when we do our pitch warm-up today with the zigzagging lines, how is that going to be different compared to if it flows a lot more? Have a bit of a listen and see what you can hear. See if there's any difference. So we're going to start up really high. I'm going to go first. Do you want to have a go? Your turn. Make sure you're pointing while you do it so that your voice is following the directions of your finger as well. Here we go. Your turn. Very nice. Now, I kind of answered the difference in my explanation at the start. It's a little bit less flowy and more kind of disjointed. So on Friday, I used a pipe cleaner and I made it lots really wavy, and it kind of went like this. It went, whereas if I made it very sharp and jagged, the sound is quite different. It's much more rigid and sharp and jagged. So to go, so it does change it a bit. It's much less flowy and moving beautifully. So let's try again with our leaf. Remember, it's much more of a jagged sound. So when you come to that point, rather than flowing into the movement of the sound going up or down, it's kind of stop and then keep going. So it goes like this. I'll go first. Your turn. Very good. How'd you go? Did you do it a little bit differently? Was it a little bit jagged and more disjointed? And you might actually find, this might be a bit of a challenge for you, when you're having a listen to some music today or over the next week, listen out. Is the sound of that music very flowy and smooth? Or is it quite jagged and choppy and jumping around? And have a listen as you're listening to that music. Does that change the way that you feel when you're listening to that music? Because I would suggest that perhaps music that's more flowy and smooth, sometimes it's slower. And sometimes the sharp and jagged movements of music can be faster, more upbeat. We're going to talk a little bit about speed of music tomorrow. But it's time for our echo song. And this is a bit of a favorite of mine. I haven't had a chance to sing this all year yet. And it's called Down by the Bay. Some of you might know this song, but it's called Down by the Bay, as I said. It goes like this. Down by the bay. Oh, silly me. Let me explain it first. It's an echo song. So you echo straight after me. Here we go. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a bear combing its hair down by the bay? Very good. All right, let's try again. You're going to echo, and I wonder what's down the bay this time. Here we go. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see llamas wearing pajamas down by the bay? Oh, sounds a bit crazy, doesn't it? Here we go. Here's the next one. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a whale with a polka dotted tail down by the bay? Very nice. How did you go with that one? Here we go. Let's do the next one. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a bee with a sunburnt knee down by the bay? Very nice. Last one. Here we go. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a goose kissing a moose down by the bay? Very nice. Now I can see some people are already commenting with some very cool ideas. Ava has suggested that a fish is doing a hula in a dish. How creative is that? So maybe in your own time, you can come up with something that is doing something else down by the bay. And tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or the next day, when we do this song again, I'll leave it open at the end and you can create your own version of the little verse at the end. Well done. Thank you for joining in. All right. It's time for our Arm and Johnny. Because remember, Johnny has one friend. So I want you to join in. Johnny has one friend, one friend, one friend. Johnny has one friend. Johnny has two. Johnny has two friends, two friends, two friends. Johnny has two friends. Johnny has three. Johnny has 3 friends, 3 friends, 3 friends. Johnny has 3 friends. Johnny has 4. Johnny has 4 friends, 4 friends, 4 friends. Johnny has 4 friends. Johnny has 5. Very good. This time, I'm going to sing about Johnny with the first friend. And then I want you to do the next 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5 on your own. See how you go. Ready? Johnny has 1 friend, 1 friend, 1 friend. Johnny has 1 friend. Johnny has 2. Your turn. Very good. I'll try this one. Johnny has 3 friends, 3 friends, 3 friends. Johnny has 3 friends. Johnny has 4. Your turn for 4 friends. Very good. How did you go? Did you go all right? Very nice. Now, I don't know if you can hear, but over there at my window, I can hear the rain pitter-pattering on my window. And I've got a song exactly about that today that we are going to sing. And it goes like this. And you're going to tap maybe on your legs, maybe on the floor, maybe on your shoes to make that pitter-pattering sound. So have a bit of a go. Join in with me. There's some actions. I'm going to sing. You can just join in on the actions this time. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, listen to the rain. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter on my window frame. Very nice. See if you can follow the action. So we've got pitter-pattering, and then we're listening to the rain, and then the pitter-pattering is happening again, and then it's on my window frame. Here we go. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, listen to the rain. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter on my window frame. Very good. Let's try it again. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, listen to the rain. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter on my window frame. Is it raining where you are at the moment? Did it rain recently? When I went to bed last night, it was beautiful. I could hear the rain on my roof. It was so nice to snuggle up in bed, get nice and warm and hear that rain. Let's sing it one more time. Here we go. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, listen to the rain. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter on my window frame. Very good. So that's a new one that we've done today. Excellent. All right. It's time for some movement exploration. So we're going to move our bodies around today, and I'm going to use my train whistle. So you're going to listen out for the train whistle. So what I want you to do, you're going to move around the room. You can dance, you can jump, you can skip, you can crawl, however, whatever movement you would like to do. And when you hear that train whistle, I want you to freeze and be as still as the floor. And then I'm going to give you an instruction. And today's activity is called shapes. So I'm going to get you to make some shapes today. Here we go. So moving around the room, moving around, however you want to move. Very good. And you've got to freeze. And what I want you to do is I want you to make a comfortable shape. So just whatever shape is comfortable for you. Very good. Moving around again. Here we go. Freeze. Very good. This time, I want you to make a sitting shape. So it might be like this. I'm pretending to sit. I'm not actually sitting. I'm just making that shape of sitting. Very good. Moving around again. How'd you go? Are you frozen? Very good. This time I want you to make a standing shape. Standing. Very simple shapes today. Very good. Moving around. You can move all around the room. You don't have to go just in front of the screen. You can go anywhere around the room. That's safe. This time, I want you to make a round shape, whatever that looks like. Make yourself round. You show me what that looks like. Very good. Okay. Moving around the room again. Very good. This time, a straight shape. Make yourself straight. Very good. Okay, moving around 2 more times. I want you to make a shape that is low, a low shape. Go for it. I can see, who is it? A couple of people have really nailed the round shape, apparently. So well done on that. To Ruby and Lily. You've nailed the round shape, apparently. This time, sorry, you're still frozen. I want you to make... Did I get you to make one? Move again. Forgetful. I forget these things. Moving around. A twisted shape. Twist your body. Twist it up. What does that look like? All twisted up. See how you go. Very good. And relax. So we're looking at the ways that we can make our bodies move into different shapes. And that will help us with our movements. And we explore that each day. Okay, here we go. It's time for 5 little P's. I'm going to do it the first time with the actions. You can just do the actions. And then when I do it the second and third time, I'm just going to do the actions and you're going to say it. So have a go. Here we go. My turn to say it. You can just do the actions. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did the rest. They grew and did not stop until one day they all went pop. Did you make a loud pop? You can do that. It's your turn anyway. Here we go. Let's go again. I'm not going to say it though. You're going to say it. How did you go? Did it look like the volume on your computer or iPad or TV had muted? I won't be mouthing it this time. You've got to try and just do it. See if you can remember. Here we go. Oh, very good. Excellent job. I forgot to do the pop, but that's all right. All right. Time to get your chopping board out and your knife. And we're going to chop, chippity chop, and we're going to make a soup. So the first ingredient today is potatoes. We're going to put potatoes in our soup. You can suggest any ingredients you would like in the comments. And I do apologize for people that I've hurt their ears if I was clapping very, very loud and people yelling pop. But anyway, we're going to do chop, chippity chop, and we've got potatoes here. So join in with me. You're doing the actions. Here we go. Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. Very good. Here we go. Let's go again this time. I'm going to put some celery in my soup. Here we go. Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. Very good. Okay, let's see. Someone has suggested, okay, Lily and Ruby would like to put bananas and strawberries in our soup today. So it's going to be a potato, celery, banana, and strawberry soup. Let's see what that tastes like. Here we go. Bananas and strawberries. Put them on your chopping board. Here we go. Chop, chippity chop, chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. Very good. Okay, Cruz would like us to put in some pumpkin. Pop your pumpkin on here. I had some pumpkin for dinner last night. It was delicious pumpkin for dinner. Here we go. Ready to chop it. Here we go. Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very good. Aria would like to put in a big lollipop. So that'll make our soup taste delicious. Remember, it's a potato, celery, strawberry, banana, and lollipop soup. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Oh, very, very nice. All right. Emma would like to put in carrots. Let's add in some carrots. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very good. This time, you can put in whatever you like into the soup. So it's your choice. Have a bit of a think. What are you going to put in your soup? Put it on the chopping board. Here we go. Get ready. We're going to chop it up. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very nice. Now, what did you put in? I put in gummy bears because my favorite soup is potato, celery, and gummy bears soup. Now, I believe Dakota put some tomatoes in there, which sounds delicious. Preston put a skull in there. Oh, no. I mean, some people eat brains, eat like cow brains and things like that. It might be delicious. I don't know. I've never tried it. What else? Someone else put tomato in as well. Lots of different things. Very nice. Okay, stir up your soup. Pour it in a bowl. Have a smell. Have a taste. How did your soup taste? I really hope that's not the screenshot that YouTube chooses, that face that I just made just then. How did your soup taste? Was it delicious? Mine was pretty yuck, but that's okay. Very nice. All right. Now, last week I showed you my piano, which was pretty cool. And it was a little toy piano, and I asked you if you can have a bit of a look around your house and see if you could find any instruments. Did you find any instruments at home? Maybe mum or dad or whoever's at home, maybe they've got a guitar. Maybe you've got a beautiful piano set up, a keyboard. Some of you might have had a recorder. Maybe you made an egg shaker, or maybe you've even got a little baby brother or sister that has a little rattle. That's a musical instrument. Well, I had a bit of a look around and I found another thing that I had from when I was little. It's a little mini glockenspiel. It's pretty cool. And it sounds like this. Sorry about those ears again. And the notes are all different colors, but there's something else different about them to make them change their pitch, the notes. So as you can see here, I've got two red ones. And they make a different sound. So you'd think two red ones, they should be the same, but they don't. What's the difference between this red one and that red one? Can you see? That's right. One's bigger and one's smaller. And if you listen carefully to the big one compared to the small one, the big one is much lower and deeper in pitch, lower pitch. And the high one is very high. We find generally the bigger something is, the louder, often louder, but more often lower, the lower the pitch of that instrument is. And the smaller something is, the higher the pitch is. Very good. So this is my little glockenspiel that I found at home, and I'm actually going to play a little song for you. See if you can remember what this song is. Do you recognize that from today? It's Pitter Patter. The rain is falling down. Listen to the rain. I can't even remember it sometimes. So Pitter Patter. So I just played that then. So it is very high, and that's because they're metal and they're very small. Whereas if I had bigger ones, they would be a lot lower. All right. It's time for our last part of today, and I'm going to read you a story. And It is called Give Me a Home Among the Gum Trees. It's a beautiful story, and a lot of you will know this song. It's written, this book is by Bob Brown and Wally Johnson, and it's illustrated by Ben Wood. I'm going to sing it. If you know it, feel free to sing along with me. There's lots of funny animals doing things in this. Here we go. It goes like this. I've been around the world a couple of times, or maybe more. I've seen the sights and had delights on every foreign shore. Been to lots of places. But when my friends all ask me about the place that I adore, I tell them right away. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees, a sheep or two, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. You'll see me in the kitchen, cooking up a roast, or Vegemite on toast. Oops. Just you and me and a cup of tea. Oops. And later on we'll settle down beside the hitching post and watch the possums play. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees, a sheep or two and a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. Do you have any of those things at home? I can tell you plums are one of my favourite fruit. I wish I had a plum tree out the back. I wonder if you've got a veranda, or if you've got a rocking chair. Maybe you have naughty birds that come and sit on your clothesline. So that is one of the songs that I learnt when I was little, when I was at school. It's a beautiful song. I might read that again to you at some stage. But maybe you can find a book at home that you've got that has a song to it as well. Let me know, because maybe you can suggest it and I'll see if I've got it at home, or I'll see if I can get access to it and I can read it next time. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.